178 to 190, 12 miles. As long as the road's plowed and it's like this, you'd be able to climb right up. Glad to see we're getting more snow, but it's not very much, just enough to jack the roads up. Oh, we'll call this video good for now. Get some more snow, do some more filming. So thanks again for riding shotgun with Mountain Man Mike. Until next time, enjoy. Peace. That was kind of weak. See ya.
Bundling car and renter's insurance with Geico is so easy, your neighbors may already be doing it. So why not ask? Just say, "Ooh, haircut. Are you bundling with Geico?" Or, "Weird haircut. Hey, where you going?" Bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
Oh, boy. Glue them together, baby. Gluing them together. food. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Come on, man. Mm. Good. Good. All right. I think that's it. Let's go get these set up. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, this will be good enough. All right, let's go get this. Oh, yeah. him in there. There we go. Let that start going. Do this. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Big rain coming. Reefer plane. Yeah. Damn rain. Gonna be snow north of me. Sunset way over there now. You know, the sun was setting right about there on the 21st. How you doing? Right there. It's setting over there, and it's got more to go. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You live up north. Probably fairly here for a couple hours. Just got back online. We'll check the power failure map in the United States. I can't do Canada. But I'll bring you on StreamYard when we go in. You want to tell us all about it? Blame Putin, right? Blame Putin. So you got more shit heading your way, I think. I hate to tell you. It's supposed to be snow to the north of me. Well, that's good. At least you got your power back on. I mean, we can survive, weeks up here, but to get through a whole summer and a whole winter with no electricity up here would be pretty hard. Get cold and dark inside quick. Yeah, I bet it does. Them buddy heaters, I don't know, they're about $150. You can get the disposable, who knows how much it'd be in Canada. Disposable propane, and just put them in your closet in case you need it. They're pretty good. You can burn them in the house too. You can't burn the heater I mounted in here. Heater I mounted is called Blue Flame. It's for like a ventilated tent or something like that. A couple birds. No bats yet. Haven't seen the bats. Have seen quite a few bugs today. Annie had a major flood there. Dagan. Morning Star. Hey, good morning. Annie, I just watched BBC. You had a hell of a flood there, didn't you? I know it's a big country, and I don't know the country. I forgot where they said. Yep, Durban. Yep. Oh, yeah. And they were saying all the bad people were breaking into the containers and stealing and stealing and stealing. What would you expect them to do? These good people. People are stressed, man. Anyways, I seen that. It looked pretty bad. I was hoping to see it just to say that. Hey, he's staying aware. LOL. I contacted the main what is it called? Lyme disease support group. And I want to thank Dawn Morning for that. But he never called me back. I didn't expect him to. And out of state. Anyway, I contacted them and I was looking for Jason's number and I had it in here. Now it's gone. So we don't have any guests this evening. I don't know if Hawkeye wants to come up. How about you, Annie? You want to come up and talk for a little bit? This time, well, you should show me real quick your face so we're not getting jammed up. I'll put the link in chat. So we got another Friday night. If you didn't see, Hawkeye lost power for a little bit. But I was really hoping that guy would call me back and do an interview. But we can get it done in Indiana and anywhere else but here. It's on, thank goodness. Was it off because of the flood? Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. I've been through desert flash floods, but I've never been in a real flood. Uh-oh. Nobody wants to join? Oh, well. Well, really don't have too much tonight. What else we got? I went and read this article here. Well, it's actually a news center Maine, and they don't have a very good reputation. But new hope for Lyme disease sufferer New England researchers are making strides in a vaccine. And there's 3 comments in there. How you doing, Hawkeye?
Hey, man. Go.
So I was just reading this. I don't know if you heard this. It says they're making strides in curing this Lyme bullshit. And then the minute I after this guy, this is a commenter on YouTube, the minute I heard getting a shot to prevent Lyme disease, you lost me. This is from the pharmaceutical sales and marketing department.
There you go. And of course, it's safe and effective. Nothing to worry about.
My comment was, there are 2 parentheses, as I know it, registered trademarks on this bioweapon. Why are we not getting the antidote to this? And they won't read this. They don't even look at their YouTube. So anyways, I just figured I'd bring that up. More shots. So you survived the power outage?
Yeah, better to take a nap. There's nothing to do. Man, the temperature dropped like 3 or 4 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was a little chilly in there. Yeah.
Your audio's a little broken up.
Oh, I do have a problem. How's this? I'll just change the microphone.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. Okay. I feel bad. Some people want me to put headphones in, but the when headphones go the jack at the back, it broke off. So I think there's a piece of back phone jack inside the receptacle.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to use headphones for a while until I can get a new pair and I can actually poke something in there and see how far it goes.
What you might want to do is take a little like piece of steel wire or something, like a bread wire, and see if you can super glue it on just to the end of that thing. You can't screw up, because if you get glue all over it, it's a done deal.
Oh, okay.
Because I know it's not steel, so like you couldn't use a magnet.
thought that. I don't even know how I can. My computer's in a funny spot. It's really hard to move it very much.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get into the back and look there. But I should have, another old. I must have an old pair that I have somewhere. Enough of that. Hey, it's here. Hey, I saw your face.
Sorry. Unfortunately.
Not at all.
How you doing, Annie?
Okay, and you guys?
I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah, I'm alright. It's been a very kind of quiet day. I mean, it was busy in the morning with Ralph going, Joe Rotten was going after that. And then, yeah.
Are you breaking up or is it me?
Yeah, he's breaking up pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got a short in that, maybe?
Hang on one second. Is that
Speak again?
any better?
It's like it's every third word is cutting out.
Strange. How about this?
Yeah, you're a
can
little
see-
close. Well, you're going to give us more than that, but go ahead.
How about this then? Can you hear me or am I breaking up still?
Yeah, you're still breaking up.
Okay. I'll drop off and come up again. That's okay with you.
No problem.
So Hawkeye, oh, he's gone. All right. So, Annie,
Yes.
how are you doing over there? How's your temperatures doing? Are they starting to cool down?
Oh, yes, they have. It was very cold today. Very windy.
What do you mean cold?
It's cold. It's overcast.
Like what?
Okay, our cold is 15 degrees Celsius.
So that's so 60 degrees roughly.
Yeah. So it's dropping quite a bit.
I got 54 degrees Fahrenheit right now outside.
Oh, I love it when it's so cold. The heat was too much for me this year.
Well, I got this indoor-outdoor thermometer, and I was all excited to show you guys what 10 below Fahrenheit or 20 below Fahrenheit. But the stupid thing only goes down to 3 degrees below zero. But it goes to 156 degrees on the high end.
Oh, goodness, that's a weird one.
That is 156. You're going to use that quite often, I guess. But 40 below zero here in the northern states of America, in the winter can happen quite often.
Yeah, Okai says too that it's so cold. I've never experienced something like that.
It can be really, well, I won't say, I mean 10 below, 15 below. I don't want to sound weird, but boy, I tell you what, it's so nicer than like when it's 30 degrees and rain snow mix. To me, anyway.
Mm-mm.
When that rain snow mix comes, my bones are all a mess.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm old.
Yeah.
At least I say I'm old. They said the new 60 is the new 40, right?
There we go.
Somebody
60 is
was
still young.
lying.
They say you're as old as you feel.
Well, I've been feeling kind of old. This winter took a toll.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just what it is. It's getting old, and I never honestly thought I'd be doing this on YouTube.
Well, there you go. It should make you feel younger.
Like it does in a way when I hear somebody on AM radio that don't know how to operate a cell phone or something. I says, well, you could be that guy.
Well, you know more than me with a computer. I am so silly when it comes to a computer. I took how long to figure out how to send an email?
Hold on. But
And
this is my first 2010. I got this in Windows 7, and so I've been it's been a 12-year journey of learning how to keep Windows 7 together. How you doing, Hawkeye?
okay. Are they into 11 now or 12?
Oh, you're still breaking up.
Can you go turn your machine off and try to come back in?
Okay.
Because this, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like almost a streaming problem, more so than a mic cutting in and out.
Okay, not a bad idea. I'll be right back, man.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, now you sounded good there.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I've got, you know, Harney Annie?
Yeah. Where is he? He's been so quiet.
Yeah, he dropped off the map. He's talking about leaving,
Oh,
and I think unless he probably still has Shell and Joker and Dawn.
now you're breaking up again.
Yeah, I can't understand you.
Okay, be back.
All right.
Oh, dear.
So, Bill Gates comes swinging that, hey, anybody on Windows 7, we're going to throw you in the trash. You need to go buy a new machine. You need to do this. Nobody likes Windows 10. Nobody I know, anyways. This was a pretty good operating system. And Darius Dawn was in here. She said Windows 98 was better and simpler. But keeping Windows 7 going shouldn't have been a project for Bill Gates. That's for sure.
I think Windows 7 I worked a little bit with. It was nice to work with. There was another one that came after that. I'm not sure which one it was, but I couldn't work it at all. I couldn't.
No. Windows 8. I know somebody that had a brand new laptop. I couldn't even work the thing. I was ready to smash it. It was like, they do this. They got to do this stuff on purpose. They do. They got to. They got to make everything difficult because they know all the fine points after 15 years of Windows 7?
Yeah.
They know what everybody liked. They should have been asking what everybody liked. Every day you should have been asking what you liked about Windows 7 and asking them certain questions and then build a system that was really up to snuff. You know what I mean? For the people. But they weren't doing that. They wanted to rob you of all your data. And they thought there wouldn't be enough Windows 7 people come on board of Windows 10, I guess. I don't know. But that's what I learned was Windows 10 is only so they can stream your data, whatever you're doing, quicker.
No, okay, we call it data, but data here is very expensive.
You what?
Data here in South Africa is extremely expensive.
DOS?
You pay data. You say data.
Data.
Yeah, we say data.
Come on, I'll teach you how to talk if you go to New York.
It's very expensive here. We pay about 150 Rand for 1 gigabyte. And if you want to go 100...
Yeah, what's 150, whatever you called it, worth in US dollars, roughly?
I'm not... 15 Rand. A dollar is 15 rand.
You pay $1.15 a gigabyte?
It's $1 is equal to 15 rand.
Okay.
So 150 rand for 1 gigabyte. But if you want to go on the internet with that on YouTube, it will last you like maybe a half an hour and it's gone, it's finished. Right. If you don't have Wi-Fi, in South Africa, you don't even think of going on YouTube and that.
So do you
can
have
do your
Wi-Fi?
basic. Yes, I do. Otherwise, I would never been able to come on the panels.
What well, you mind me asking what you pay each month for just regular internet data? What your monthly bill is?
Okay, we've got unlimited Wi-Fi. It's 800
Right.
800 rand.
Hold on. I think mine's 56 a month. Because I took out my old calculator. You know what a calculator is?
Yeah.
All right. So you said 800 divided by 15 equals about $53 a month.
Yeah. And how much is Wi-Fi there?
About 56.
It's just the same.
Yeah, it's really not that. I use a desktop computer. I have just bought my first laptop for 100
pounds. Dagon is
What's that about?
Our friend. Dagon is our friend from Dee's channel, and he comes onto Okai's channel as well.
So what is that? We're at about $150.
£100. I don't know what is pounds, and Vicnoid might know pounds and dollars. Hi, Vicnoid.
What's that? 125 pound for every dollar. Ben, hi Ben, how are you? How's things going out in the plains? You get any snow? Ben's somewhere in the center of the United States.
Talking about the weather and snow, Ralph, I went for a drive just now with my husband, close to, on the seafront, on the Atlantic seaboard. And I went through a little, we rode through a small little mini twister.
Really?
It shook the car. You could see the sand, the sea sand come up. It was it was shocking for us to see because we're not used to that kind of thing.
You're up in the Upper Peninsula. I'm trying to make Ben and Dragon a moderator, but I got to try to do this on this machine. This machine here is only like 1 gigabyte or something, so it's extremely slow. I was supposed to upgrade it. A couple of years ago, I said I'd get a new RAM for it. KK Hawkeye. All right. And if you're waiting back there, Hawkeye, just give me a minute. Let me try to get to this live stream on YouTube. So I'm watching the live stream on my other channel. No, it says worthless coin. How come I can't make... I don't know why I can't make you guys a moderator. Go to channel, report, remove, put user in timeout, and hide user. What the freak is going on here? Oh, boy. I've been processing my medicine. Good for you. You missed a real good show last week, and if you got time, you should go listen to it. Last Friday's show, we had Jason from Indiana, Normal, and it was. I think everyone told me it really went really well. There's a lot of good information there. So check that out. I tried to get him back on here, but I lost his number. And I tried to get the Lime Association guys from here to come on, but nope, happening. Yeah, it was a real good conversation, and I got to air my dislike for the last 40 years of terrorism in this country over weed, and there was a lot of agreement there that this should never happen in agreement. Oh, home on the range. Yellow. RUSSO. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm on a live right now on my new channel. You don't want to stop in? Well, look, you take care of yourself. All right, stay well. Oh, boy. Another cancer survivor. I'm over here. I'm over here trying to get there. Are you still there, Randy?
I'm here.
Well, this is ridiculous. So it'll only let me make moderators out of the operating screen. Most so you're going into winter now, or are you really close to the equator?
We're going into winter now.
How far are you from the equator? Do you know off the top? Huh?
No, I don't know off the top. I wouldn't say I'm close to it.
Oh, all right. Now I got it. And who was it? This one here. All right. Now I accomplished my mission. Let me get out of there and go back here. So in the winter, you guys got enough heat and enough food and all that stuff?
Yes. It doesn't get too cold here, but if I do, I've got a little heater. And a hot water bottle is the best, and I love a hot water bottle.
Wow.
But we do have, because there's no snow here. But that floods in Durban is hectic. Because I said the floods in Durban is hectic that we have there. A few people have died.
From what?
The drowning.
Oh, in the flood?
Floods, yes.
Oh.
Durban is about a 10 hours drive from me. I've actually
I'll tell you what.
Never been to Durban.
They had the, what the containers look like, right?
Yes.
They were wrapped and ripped open like no tomorrow. Wrapped around bridges, wrapped around trees. Oh, what a mess.
It is. Durban is the same place that had the riots last year.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Because they wanted to free ex-president that's in jail.
Well, what were the prisoners in jail for?
Stealing and contempt of court.
Oh.
Yeah. Corruption.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know much about it. Once in a while, I met a girl a couple of years ago, a lady, and she was sailing the whole east side of Africa on her sailboat. So every night she would get on this ham radio frequency saying we don't talk to her and see how she's doing and all that. But other than that, I really don't know a whole lot. I know the beads come from what? Kenya? The real nice beads?
Mm.
Yeah, I like them.
The Africa and South Africa, there's such a vast difference. Africa, the infrastructure in the rest of Africa is not very good. Namibia is still good. But South Africa looks like America. We've got roads, we've got buildings, our infrastructure is very good. Although
Right.
whatever is owned by government at the moment, if it breaks down now, they're not fixing it. So that's looking bad. But private sector is pumping in money here and it's looking good. But government, not good
No,
at all.
no government in the world is looking good to anybody, are they?
Castle, we've got a castle that was built in 16, I think it was finished in 1678 or 88. And it's not high up castle. It's more like is it what's the five shapes? Five sides? Like a fort. That's the word I'm actually looking for.
Uh-huh.
We've got homeless people all around it. Homelessness in Cape Town is bad.
You know what California is, right?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
same thing. Hundreds of thousands. And I think it's going to get worse because they're not giving us any worth to the dollar. And I just seen on RT, just I forgot what country. Two more countries are going to start dealing in the euro. So for us Americans, that means our worth of our currency goes down when not enough people use it.
Mm-mm. The problem is
And
like government is not doing anything to help them at all. The government's taking the money for themselves.
right, in warring, don't forget all the money they spend on warring.
Mm.
I'm not a big. I don't care anything about any other country but my own, and
Yeah.
I don't think we should be the world police. I don't feel proud. I don't feel secure. I feel less secure. And then, they lied about 9/11 and they made them out to be a bad guy. They lied about Gaddafi. Now, I don't know nothing about Gaddafi except after thousands of years, he brought running water to his people. And I'm not saying he was a good man. Same with Saddam. I don't think Saddam, I probably have a coffee with him or Gaddafi before I could have a coffee with Trump or Biden. I
Funny
wouldn't even
enough,
know.
I have a friend. I have a friend from Yemen, and he's in Chicago at the moment. He stays there. He's become an American citizen now, and he actually stayed next door to me for a while. He says in every house in Yemen there was a photo of Saddam Hussein. He was the hero.
I don't think he killed them kids, them people with gas. I think that gas came from America. Everything I seen, all the evidence I seen. But I ran into this guy, and I forgot his channel name, and I can go look for it. But this guy goes all over the world. He'll go right in your badass neighborhood, and he does a half an hour video. All he does is talk with people. He was doing all the fentanyl users in California, the Crips of Blood, gangsters, all kinds of stuff, even the Amish. And he did a 40-minute video about Yemen. What a remarkable place that is.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. He said to me one day, my friend, if the war or everything is quiet and there's peace, I have to go there. But I think his sister's still there, but his father's in Egypt, and his ex-wife and his daughter first went to Turkey, and I think they're in Egypt now.
Right on, Ben.
Somebody's echoing. Sure.
Okay.
There's an echo now?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
It's gone. It's gone.
Now. Oh, so what I did is I have a microphone, and I cut that, and it was in the computer now. So can you hear me?
You're still breaking up.
No, really?
Yeah.
Let me go see if I can find that. Would you be interested in watching it if I found it?
Yes.
Sure. I'll be right back.
Currency. No. And Ben, it's such a mess. Yeltsin's having a field day, and it's just this guy can't even have a conversation. He was having a conversation, and I'm not here to rag on Joe Biden. That's sure. I'm not here. I didn't like the guy 45 years ago.
He's always been
I watched that son of a bitch swear, basically start swearing on the Senate floor about how he was going to lock up jaywalkers federally. He's a nutcase.
Rolf, is Jen Psaki going to resign?
We'll see around Christmas. What do you figure that? Because she did say she was getting out, and then I guess it was a little. She backpedaled on it. I don't know. I don't follow that stuff. She's a tough woman, man. I mean, I like to have a date with a woman, but that I could never handle. Right on. Dagon. Right on. I agree with you totally. Hey, yeah. Annie,
Yes.
Can you copy that guy's channel right there?
How do I copy it?
Oh, Annie.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm just kidding. So in YouTube, go into the chat section.
But I'm not on YouTube. Must I open another window?
You're on StreamYard now?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you can still just highlight it with your cursor. Remember how you highlighted in blue?
Can you send that to her, Rockeye? You got her email?
There's a good idea.
Yeah,
sure.
Would you do that? Thank you.
It's just
I'll tell you what.
Go ahead. No, we taught you to copy and paste on a live show, and she did it. So
yeah.
I just got another
private chat. You see, it's not in the private chat. If it was maybe in the private chat, because if it's in the comment section, I can't do it because I'm on StreamYard.
And you're on a phone too, right?
Sorry?
Congratulations, man.
Say again, Oka.
You're on a phone right now?
No, on my laptop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll send it to you. No problem.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Ben. And remember, most of us are yapping not only for our own selves to grow old in a peaceful country, but so we got something for the offspring that are coming our way. We don't want to leave them this mess.
Great grandfather, that's amazing.
What'd you say?
I said a great grandfather, that's amazing.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the actual video so you won't have to. Oh, this U.S. Mexican border video was not happening. I cannot believe what I just watched down there. It is unbelievable. It's wide open. People from all over the country coming over to Mexico and then running across the border for a year now.
We've got the same problem with Zimbabwe. That's open border. They're just coming in.
Oh, no
And
kidding.
there's been attacks because xenophobia here is huge. Because they believe that they're taking the work away from our own local people. So they don't want them here.
Well, I think that'll be we'll see probably by June or July with Americans getting tired of not making a decent wage at all these big corporations. I can see them bringing illegal aliens in and Joe Biden hooking up with a bunch of people to get them all nice jobs that they could never get somewhere else. Oh, he's got 3 Iran videos. He went to Iran too. I want to see them.
Be right back.
All kinds of people all over the world. The guy's unbelievable. But yeah. So when they come across your border and they don't have a passport or any of that stuff, there's no problem for them?
No. They've been coming in there for a long time now because they're looking. Mugabe messed up the country. The food is so expensive there. The Zim dollars is worth nothing. And I must say,
the dollar that they use over there,
Zim dollars, yeah, it's worthless. They actually used to come over daily to buy food here in South Africa because it was cheaper for them to do it. And during lockdown, they cried so that they can open up the border, that they can come in and buy food. And eventually, when it did, the whole they put up a fence, but now it's all gone.
The fences.
Yeah, it's all they broke it down.
That second one is you can type in the guy's name and just put Yemen after it, and it'll bring you there. And
what's his name?
I'm just going to let this run. I'm just going to let this run on the screen. I don't know how much of it, but you know something? These people look. There's some really poor people that he goes and rub elbow with. But it's the most remarkable thing in these markets. Everybody's smiling. I mean, even watch the camera in the background. People are they're happy people. So I just thought this is really quite impressive. And hit the road and enjoy whatever time we've got. I agree with you. Ben.
We are trying to get some, either a pickup truck or something, or a camper van. We're really trying and we want to do exactly that. Because we can go into Botswana and Namibia. And there's quite a few places I haven't seen yet in South Africa. So that I also want to do.
Namibia, they got elephants there?
No, they've got more the buck, the gemsbok, and
water
the
buffalo?
no, the gemsbok, like the springboks, the impalas,
Springboks,
that type
impalas,
of that type of animals. We have a place on our east coast. It's called the Eastern Cape, basically, on the Garden Route. I don't know if you ever heard of Knysna. It's about a 4-hour drive from Cape Town. There's a lot of forest and there's elephants in there. It's a beautiful place to visit.
Hello, Vic Noid. I don't know you. How you doing? I'm having trouble doing all this and reading chat at the same time. Welcome.
Vic Noid is from Okai's channel and Dee's channel. She is in Connecticut.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Well, I'm up here in central Maine, Connecticut, the home of the Lyme disease. LOL.
I think Dagon's in Ireland.
Ireland?
I think so. You must just type in chat. Or Wales. But I think it's Ireland.
I-95.
No, I'm lying. I think I'm wrong.
How you doing, 95?
Norfolk, England. Sorry, Dagon. So sorry.
England.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice to meet you. I don't know, guys, if you can see that, but this place is stunning, man.
Hi, 95.
I want to take you outside and show you the twilight, the sun going down. I got the moon rising. Happy Friday to you too. Yeah, I don't think this camera's going to catch too much. So there's my sunset.
Okay, what are you doing? Are you murdering your mic?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't know if you're breaking up.
I'm not breaking up.
Yeah, you are.
I have to go then. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to learn.
Isn't it just a connection, something? Oh, Dee's in the chat.
Oh, Dee.
Eternal?
Yeah.
Padawan.
Hi,
Eternal Padawan.
And his name is D?
D.
Hi, D.
That's his real name. D-E-E. D.
How you doing?
Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you here.
Backwards in the house. Hello, backwards.
Backwards. Oh, I can tell you a story quickly.
Go ahead.
My husband was telling me his brother's mother-in-law is on her third jib jab.
Oh, God.
The first one gave her Bell's palsy, and apparently she is very, very ill from the third one.
It's insane, Penny. It's insane.
And his wife told her mother, please stop taking it. She shouldn't even had the first one, and she doesn't want to listen. And she still takes the flu jab on top of it.
Oh my goodness.
Gee.
She just doesn't want to listen.
How
And
old
apparently
is
she's quite ill. She's in her late 60s.
you watch a lot of TV?
Yes, yeah. But my sister-in-law is anti it, and she's tried to tell her don't take it. She just doesn't want to listen. Both the daughters are anti it, but it's not sinking in.
That's so bad.
You know, the sad part is what Nancy Pelosi, go around girl, the speaker for the White House, they all took the jab and they still got sick. You know, this shit is not
Mm,
to be messed around with. And we got somebody in here, Annie. His name's MJ. His father took the jab and he rushed in the hospital. They had to put a defibrillator in him, in his heart.
yeah.
What's that word?
Defibrillator.
Defibrillator. Yeah.
And she's got such bad side effects, but it's just not. Oh, I don't know anymore with these people. A friend of mine's turning 40 next weekend, and
Well,
she's already. And she said to the people, only the people that's not jabbed can come to her birthday party.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. You know, I said I was going to start a dating site. If you are not jabbed, you can join.
Well, you
For
smoke weed
gays.
too. You got to smoke weed too, right, Ralph?
What's that?
You got to smoke weed too.
Well, I mean, that really don't, non-alcohol though would be nice or something. I don't really want to tell people what they got to do, but I do not like alcohol. I mean,
How are
I've
you
been.
doing with yours, okay?
That's a good question.
I'm down to 15 ounces a day.
I don't know
So
what ounces is.
50 mils.
50 mils.
450.
That's still a lot.
Well, it's down by half. So
Okay.
yeah,
It's a start?
I was drinking about a liter a day.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. You just keep, tailing down. You might wake up one day and I don't want no more of this. That's what happened to me.
Yeah,
You
I tried a couple of days to go cold turkey, but by 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, I'm just I'm like it's like a panic attack with anxiety and the nausea. You just feel horrible when you're coming off, and it feels like I'm going to have a seizure.
You should try to taper it down 25 mils a day.
well, no, let him set a goal to cut it in half again.
Yeah.
He's the only one that can set a goal. Look, when I was in the army, I was probably 3-4 quarts a week if we weren't in the field of black velvet.
Were you a binge drinker then?
Was I what?
A binge drinker?
No, just when we weren't in the field, there was nothing to do. Go out to the discotheque. And that got disappointing because it's a military base, and there was a couple ladies there that I used to dance with, and I liked it. I mean, I wasn't in their pants or nothing, but it was just some fun.
Sure. Yeah.
And we all drank. You know, you couldn't smoke the reefer. You got caught with a bag of reefer. You're going to prison. You're going to Fort Riley. Family charge, no questions asked.
Yeah, crazy.
That's what they did to America and the world.
Yep.
And the alcohol in the military is cheaper.
Really cheap. It was like $7 a quart. I don't remember, but I think it was that cheap. Straight up. 4:30, pine to pot. And then, but when we were doing stuff, well, I had no time for that. It was that. But I remember getting some. I actually up here too got a little sick there for a while when I quit drinking beer.
Yeah, coming up. It's really hard to quit booze, Ralph. It's really hard. If you've been drinking for a long time daily, it's really hard to get off of it. I knew that. I knew that, but it's just really sinking home again.
You know, I think I seen myself falling into what a lot of people up here do, and you know they letting a lot of loneliness, and you know the weather's awful, and hey, Dawn's in the house. The party has started.
On morning, welcome.
Hi, Dawn. Morning.
Oh, and also in the chat, Ralph, is a lovely called Vicnoid.
Yeah, I can't. What I got going on? Let me show you what I got on. I cannot look at this screen. I am gonna go blind. I've wrote them. Every time I've done a live stream on StreamYard, I've wrote them and I said, please put dark screen. But they refuse or they can't. I think it's copyrighted. But I cannot look at that screen for more than a few minutes. So what I got going on here is that I got the video playing of Yemen, which is that is such a remarkable video. This guy really does some good work. So I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to go back over to the YouTube live chat where it's dark screen. Run back up a ways in chat backwards. Put what I was doing up there. I didn't make him a moderator. Maine is beautiful scenery. All right. Wait till the black flies get you in the ticks. But you know, I really can't. But I go to a live stream every morning around 8, 9 o'clock. What's that word? V, the one with the V.
Vignoid.
Viganoid.
Vignoid.
So Vicanoid. So if you come in there tomorrow morning, I'll give you a moderator's wrench. And I can't go back and do that. We're gonna have disruptive we're gonna lose a stream. But you know, I mean, I just found myself like, you know, burying my shit just like you are, Hawkeye. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. I know.
And it works. I mean, there's no doubt about it, you know.
It does. It works. Yeah.
You know, I started slowing down, and the Mormons came there, and I got a no-filtered cigarette in one hand and a beer in the other hand, and I just busted my ass, and my God, and more than them two could ever do in 8 days, never mind the time I put in. But anyway, and that's all they could watch. That's all they could watch, and they really want me to put the beer down. And I smelled like crap. You know, I've been working the crap out of myself and sweating and all that. And I just, well, anyways, I don't know if they had anything to do with it. But shortly after that, I refused to buy any more alcohol.
Well, you're lucky, man. Everybody has their own way of stopping, but it sounds like yours work.
Have you gone outside yet, okay?
I'm afraid not, Annie.
I'm convinced that's going to help as well.
I'm thoroughly convinced. I mean, did you have a good day up there today? It wasn't a bad day. Matter of fact, I'm going to mark it on the calendar as a good day. Nice.
Well, no, it kind of sucked here. It was overcast, and we had really, really high winds. I think that might have something to do with the power failure we had.
Oh yeah.
So
Me too.
Yeah, there's been some big winds around. They were blowing over tractor trailers the other day in Iowa, Minnesota. But you know, I mean, I'm no counselor and I don't know anything, but I do know when I have a problem, and that's been a monkey on my back several times in my life. Dagon's leaving. Take care, Dagon.
Bye, Dagon.
Dagon.
I call
Dagon.
him Dagon, but I don't know. He's a nice guy from England.
Norfolk, England. I said Ireland.
Who's no good?
No, he's from Norfolk, England.
Norfolk.
Yeah.
That's Yorkshire. Right?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, sorry.
You got the watermelons popping up. I got one watermelon, and I'm not doing much of a garden this year, Ben. I know what's going to happen here. We're going to be inundated with chemtrails, and 4 or 5 days of clouds and no rain. And I'm not going through that effort here. Maybe my biggest mistake ever. We'll put some seeds in the ground, some cabbage, some peppers, tomatoes, and that's it. If they come up, they come up. I'm not going through this shit again. I run out of time here.
I didn't hear the story about the garden last summer. Did most of the crops fail last year?
I mean, I can go back to my playlist. Just go back to Radical Ralph and go back 3, 4 years to the watermelons that I used to grow here. And then some people are saying, well, you can't grow the same crops. I know that, dummy, in the same place. I'm not. And I'm adding good soil and worm poop, and the soil's testing fine. There just ain't no sunlight here. The trees on the face and east side of me, I got a hill there, and the trees have gotten bigger, and the chemtrails have gotten worse. You want to see my moringa? Hold on. That's what she said. I want to see your moringa. Ah. I'll be back. Today we got some sunshine. I'm excited about these.
Okay, I'm convinced if you get up in the morning, have a nice shower, go for a half an hour walk, only half an hour, things will change. Start changing.
Oh, Annie. It's kind of homophobia, just a fear of going outside.
Oh dear. Is it because of people? Is it people that you don't want to see, or just a phobia of not going outside?
Just a general fear going inside. I don't know how to describe it other than
Okay.
um,
I'm so excited about this. This is called moringa. Have you ever heard this, Annie?
No,
moringa. Moringa.
Look at Dawn. She spelt it right.
moringa.
And they got nuts on them like about twice the size of a pea, and you break the shell off and eat them, and they taste like almost when you first bite into them like pecans,
Oh,
and it's supposed to be ultra healthy. So I'm really excited about this.
Used to love the pecan pie, baby.
You know, if it ain't made with too much sugar, like some people, it's just so too sweet. It burns holes in my teeth. But if they go easy on the amount, the amount of sugar they put in, pecan is wonderful. I tell you, we'd be on patrol. We'd be all quiet. Where's Russo? Freaking Russo under a pecan tree. With it, we had to tuck our shirt in our pants, and we had buttons in the army. I'd unbutton the top two and just fill my whole shirt up with the pecans.
Oh, that's cool. That
And
was in what country was that in?
what's that?
What country was that in?
Georgia.
Oh, in Georgia. Yeah. Yeah, Georgia's known for peaches and pecans. Sure.
Oh, but I tell you what, Utah kicked their ass on peaches. You go to Utah, get yourself a white peach from the Mormons. Oh my God. I mean that.
My uncle had grows pecan nuts on his farm.
What do they grow?
Pecan trees on his farm.
Oh, pecan trees.
Oh,
Yeah, they're good. I like them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben. But Ben, it takes two to tangle. It takes what I can do, but it also takes Mother Nature, and it's just been down. My watermelon this year, I had like a 17, 18 pound, I would say 20, but I'm going to say um, uh, a 17, 18 pound watermelons, and several of them. And like last year was a cannonball. It was just like it was immature. I had this other variety of Connecticut River Valley tobacco, and I wasn't going to smoke it, but I just wanted it to see how good it did. And all of that was immature. I had a lot of immaturity in the peppers. Magical underwear. You ain't kidding. In yellow watermelon. The stuff just isn't ripening, and I've done everything I possibly could. So,
Ralph, I've got to
yes.
go because my laptop is going flat. I've got to charge it a bit, but I'll be in the chat section. It was great talking to you, and I'll chat again.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on, Annie. I always
Okay.
appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye.
All
Bye,
right.
Annie.
Have a great evening.
Bye.
Take care.
Best you ever ate. And I'm sure it was really good. The three known are Hammonstern, and Green River are three major watermelon growers. Do you remember Hodge, Ben? Remember Hodgepodge? Well, Hodgepodge had this 48-acre plot with water on it. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And he had I think like a 12 or 15,000 gallon water tank, and he had a well. I told him, I says, you get that place, I'll come down and take half of it, and we'll put a watermelon farm in. We get good ones out of Florida up here. We get good watermelon. The Walmart brings in seeded watermelon. You know what's funny about that? Is they'll bring in three big boxes of the round no seed watermelon, and they'll bring in one with the oval shaped traditional seeded watermelon, and they go so fast. It's unbelievable how many people want them up here in Maine.
Well,
Seeded watermelon. Are you still there? Okay.
yeah, can you hear me, Ralph? I was talking a bit there.
Oh, you're breaking up every now and then.
Okay. I'll drop off and try one more and see what happens. Okay.
Yeah. So, do you get your good? Oh, he's leaving. I didn't even understood what he said. Dawn, you want to come up? Dawn, why don't you come up? Let's garden talk. More of them seeds are not viable. GMO. I think those three traditional watermelons, the Hammerstead, and Green River. The Mormons don't play the GMO game. I don't think they do. That ain't being racist or nothing. I'm just buffer wheel. Oh, excuse me. That might be on your end. Anyone else buffering? But it really Grove just sent me a picture the other day, and I think those watermelons she got are the same ones they bring up here from the same farm. Red label. Couldn't read it. You gonna join me, Dawn? Come on, just come up for a few minutes. My my basil that wintered, the basil that wintered is flowered and going into seeds. So I'm hoping to get some basil seed. And then I'm gonna put all right. And then I'm gonna put I'm just gonna put the cabbage seed in the ground, and if it goes, it goes on. Cabbage was another disaster. And I'm already having trouble with slugs. I'm already seeing slugs. Oh, jeez, Christmas. They wipe the slugs and snails here wipe out my cabbage. And I mean, you cut a nice head of cabbage open, and it got slugs, snails in them, eating holes in them. But I'm hoping the caraway comes. I get a few cabbage to eat them, straight up. But also to make at least a couple quarts of sauerkraut. Grandson and this gal just got home. Lady bought pizza, so old boy gonna drop out and have a couple of slices of steak. Yeah, right back at you, man. And stay well. Good seeing you, Ben. Hope it warms up for you soon. It's been a long time. You gonna go do a motorcycle trip this year? don't think he's going to wait to answer. He's going to go get that pizza. I haven't had pizza in a long time. Let's see what Hawkeye's going to do. It almost sounds like a glitch in the not so much a microphone. Be back more definitely again, right? Is up in the air at this moment. Yeah. Well, I'd get there while it's still $4.50 a gallon. Because I think they're going to pull the ripcord there on what? Labor Day, Memorial Day weekend there at the end of May. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to be looking at some ridiculous fuel. It is ridiculous. $4.79 a gallon for home heating oil, cheap up here. Busted $5.50 a gallon, I think, down in Rhode Island. Yep. You're on a retirement income, man. Why do you think they help people? They don't help people because they love you. They help people because they know they're ripping you off at the value of the dollar. So just keep quiet and just take all the government help you can get your hands on. Pretty soon there'll be a $400,000 a year income getting heating assistance and food stamps. I could take you guys outside. That was nice. I'm glad I was have a talk with Annie, and I hope she gets that from Hawkeye, sends her that. That was a good video about Yemen. I'm telling you, that guy is really slick. He is really slick. He went down to the Jewish section of New York, downtown New York City. That was really interesting. You know, them women's they either wear a veil or they wear a wig. Some women's that descent choose to wear a wig for head covering. I thought that was kind of weird. You look at the chicks and they just they don't look like it belongs. What else? You got all kinds of stuff. The ones on Iran I'm going to watch next week. Well, all by myself. Again. What time is it? Let's see the bud. I think he's shooting for an RIDE. Oh. Finishing cereal. All right. Whatever it takes. I should have a bowl of cereal. Anyone see Darius Storm's video? I can play that one for you. What else is here? Desert trails, more trouble up at the Cheyenne River. Anyone wants this video, I'll give it to you. You don't know what's going on there? The state's making a business out of taking children from their family. Hundreds of them.
The South Dakota foster care system receives a dangerous financial incentive that benefits the state.
You believe that?
Children are removed.
You believe that? Can you see that? These people are so goddamn racist, it ain't funny. You want to go in business? Get your ass over South Dakota. Build a 17, 20 bedroom I can't see that. Indiana does that. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I didn't want to really touch on it. I can't believe I gave them a thumbs up.
It is no coincidence that Native Americans only make up 9% of the population in South Dakota, but they make up over 50% of those.
Yeah, keep pot illegal there.
Nearly 700
Make sure you lock them Indian boys up and girls
are being
for a
removed from
joint.
homes every
Scumbags.
90% of those children that are being sent to foster care in South Dakota are being placed in non-native homes or group care. However, in the Cheyenne River Lakota Nation, we have a group of
It's a
Uchis
badass
who are ready
place.
to return to our traditional ways from government-led to community-led care. We had the opportunity to speak with Lakota Law's Cheyenne River organizer, Madonna Thunderhawk, who is helping lead this amazing effort.
Weekly.
It will be our
Yep.
responsibility as community people, not just the tribal government. It will be our responsibility to make sure that we know where everybody's at all times and what's happening with them. If we're taken from a dysfunctional home, it's not our way. It's not our what we do. We don't terminate parental rights. We help that dysfunctional family. We take that young mother and we help her, so that things can be restored, because these children, regardless, that's their mother, that's their father, that's their grandmother. They don't care what's going on. They don't care if there's not clean sheets and everybody has their own room or their own bed. They don't care about that. They want to be with their people, their family. So that's from that point. We do it.
I'm just going to do this, Hawkeye.
Lakota perspective.
Good.
Ochi Madonna spoke about the damage of Lakota children not being raised in the Lakota culture and the long
They're going missing. They're taking them. They're probably sex trade.
That's going on anyway, without being part of the children being part of the system. But to be taken and plopped down in a non-native home off the reservation, I mean, to me, that is traumatizing. I mean, that is, and we all.
Your wish is my command.
How are you, Elf? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm not breaking up or anything?
Not right now, you're not.
Okay.
What'd you do?
Well, I went back to my external microphone. It's a microphone that's mounted on the desk. And that's quite a chemtrail. Is that your video?
That's not mine. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that shit. Oops, the sprayer must have got stuck. Holy shit.
It breaks my heart to see that stuff now.
Oh, it fucking turns my stomach. I'm in the garden. I'm minding my own goddamn business. I look at the ground starts turning white, bluish color. I look up and this shit's flying in front of my son. I'm tired of it. And it's showing up in Utah.
Oh, it's everywhere. All
Yeah,
over
I
the
just
world.
said that 3-4
The
weeks
globe,
ago. I've been watching a lot of Utah videos and I haven't seen much mess there.
I think the global and regional systems are driven by man now.
Driven by computer.
Yeah, exactly. And drones, unmanned airplanes.
Well, I mean, you know, it's funny about that whole deal. If, you know, you can go watch anybody. You go watch Mike Morales, James Lee, a climate viewer. And
Yep.
I mean, are you shitting me? I mean, we're spending money to spray our own selves.
But except that most of us don't know it, right?
Right.
Why? Because it's a conspiracy. That's why.
Well, I got my own dictionary for everything. Drugs are man-made. Agents are man-made. What do they call that? Syndromes are man-made. You know,
Yeah.
conspiracy in my book is without proof. Like when somebody calls me a conspiracy theorist and they're not trying to be mean to me, I correct them. I said, no, hey Eddie, if I says, I'm telling you the way it is, and I will tell you how to get to the information to get where I'm at or anybody else. I mean, just okay.
Okay, so what I would say is that the word conspiracy has been defined for a long time, and it simply means two or more people getting together to commit a crime, and that happens every minute of every day. Our businesses are corrupt, and they're conspiracies. Our governments are corrupt, and they're conspiracies. Our media is corrupt, and there's conspiracies. They conspire together to keep us from finding out the truth. Well, they tell us the truth at the same time. It's complicated. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the actual definition is, but I just cut it short as conspiracy is without proof.
Oh, that's not what it means. Well, a conspiracy can be, conspiracies are proven all the time. You know, when you take these massive pharmaceutical lawsuits, like they take Pfizer to court and fine them, $10 billion or something. Pfizer conspires.
Okay, go on.
They conspire together to keep that information from the public. So that's conspiracy. Yeah. It's a real thing.
Yeah, but what I mean is there's a division. I think there's a division there. When somebody calls me a conspiracy theorist, and I'm talking about 9/11, I said, no, I got all the proof you need. Enough proof to lock up both families, Bush and Clinton. The Rumsfelds and the Cheney. But if you say like you and I are big farmer, and we say, hey, guess what? I got McDonald's to add this additive to their chicken nuggets, and they'll give kids skin cancer or cancer or some shit, and they won't know it, but we can sell them the treatment for it. Then that's conspiracy. Does that make sense?
That happens all day long.
All day. But when you're talking about the Bush, the Clinton dynasty, and the shit that's going on now, This isn't conspiracy. It's New World Order. Hey, Eddie, how you doing?
Fast.
How am I? Doing all right. You know, it's. I think I do know. Carol did a great video. Hey, Rob Weldon, what do you think of that, man? What do you think of that? I just watched Rob Weldon fix an $11,000 Keith Black Hemi engine, and he wrote me back. I like Rob. What a genius! I wrote an artist. Happy Easter. Stay well, Bob, and the family. He's such a great channel if you like drag racing.
If you like drag racing, yeah.
Well, Bob Weldon, he repairs, he's unreal. Bubba's doesn't know we're live, so I'm sending him. He said, yeah, he did a good job, Bubba did.
Did you see his broccoli video?
Yeah, and I would be compelled to do that. But I'm not compelled to do anything as far as eating goes, you know. I mean, I'm losing all joy in feasting.
Yep.
You know, like I make a pound of pasta, I eat that for 5 days till it runs out. I like myself. I don't need to hear some psychological bullshit about it. The fact of the matter is, this is a rude fucking goddamn place.
Yeah.
And that's just one of the offshoots of it. Eating alone day after day.
Yep. Loneliness is a bitch, Ralph. It really is.
Man.
It fucks up your.
I've eaten with people from all over the world. I've eaten in the army, sea rations in a little circle with us, you know, maybe a little fire. And, you know, we're in the army and eat with family and, yeah, whatever.
So you're like me. You're a social butterfly. And now in your 60s, you find you're living alone. And it's just not the same talking on YouTube and that sort of thing, talking at Walmart. You know, you miss touching people and closeness and that sort of thing, bonding, you know?
Can you call me on the phone?
Mike, breaking up.
Yeah, breaking up again.
What's your number?
You got a real good deed going on there, and if you want to call me, I'll email you.
Oh, sure, yeah, go ahead and I'll phone you.
Can you hear me okay?
I can. How you doing? Hey,
I'm fine.
Before we do that, Hawkeye, let's let Dawn show us what's going on in Indiana sky.
Sure.
It got really windy and then it rained.
But you know what's really weird? I'm pitch black right now.
It's 8:50 and it's not dark yet. That's pointed west.
I'm in the eastern side of the Eastern time zone, and you're the western side. You can see how much residual light you have, and I'm gonna bring it out there. I don't even think it'll pick up. No, it ain't gonna pick up on camera. It's black.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, Ralph, because it's pitch dark here as well.
Wow. Nope. It'll still be light at 10 o'clock in the summer. It's going to be awesome.
I'll be right back.
How you doing, Dawn?
I am good. Just hanging out here with my cat.
I was actually hoping that guy what was his name? Happy RN or whatever. I was hoping he'd call me back early and we do an interview with him here tonight, but that didn't work out.
Yeah. I'm going to the greenhouse tomorrow to talk to the guy I went to that meeting with a couple weeks ago.
Jason.
It's the owner of the greenhouse that I'm meeting with tomorrow, not Jason.
Oh.
Jason was a speaker at the guy's greenhouse. And so I talked to the owner, and dude and my son and I are going to go up there and have him talk to my autistic son, who is old enough to make up his own mind about things.
Right. Let me just check on Buddy. Oh, there he is. All right. Yeah.
But they've done a lot of research with CBD and autism. And
it's unbelievable.
I want someone that knows a lot more about it than me to talk to him about it. So,
that's and to get a doctor want to put big pharma down that kid's body, and
it's either that or we're going to start Ritalin. And I would prefer not.
No, I don't think you should dick around with Ritalin, but I don't think you should have to dick around with anything.
Yeah, I get you.
We were put here, and people have been curing themselves for a lot of diseases for many years. I mean, I got one guy on ham radio back in January. I says, "What are you going to the doctor for, Jim?" He says to me, "I got skin cancer, and they're gonna remove them." I says, "Well, I'll tell you. I'm not telling you what to do." I says, "But go look up holistic cure, eggplant and white vinegar." And maybe about 5 weeks later, I told him what I do. And I says, I just sit there for 10 minutes and dab it on there. And if I'm not doing nothing, dab more on there. Just keep soaking it and rubbing it. And it goes away. And he was blown right away. This guy's a chemical engineer. He was blown right away. You still get the scars.
Yeah, but you stay alive.
Yeah. I mean, my left arm, you guys watch me over the years cure them.
Yeah. It's amazing what nature does.
I thought this state would have a lot more health, what would you call them? Homeopathic doctors, more down, grounded,
But they're not paid by
big pharma. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some money.
So they don't make the money. Here's my $10 citronella plant.
It's pretty sorry.
Well, I picked this one because I'm going to get like 4 starts off of it.
You're going to cut it in half?
4s.
Going to cut it into 4s?
Let's see. Yeah. And put them in my yogurt.
Did you pull it out of the root yet? You put it out
Not
of
yet.
the pot yet?
Not yet.
Well, I wonder how root bound that is.
I don't know. That's what I get to do tonight. Sorry. Put it on that thing. Show you the Reverend. Because it's about to turn off and then you won't see anything.
Nice, Dawn. Yep, that's what mine looked like last year. We ain't doing that this year.
This is the amaranth. It's starting to flower.
And I think you make a tea out of it.
It's a grain, like a flower. Flower grain.
It's a grain. I've had amaranths before.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me one, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't do. All I did was boil it and put butter and salt on it, and
echinacea. Camera go.
Those are the echinaceas? You're freezing up. You're freezing up.
So where's my other? That one didn't do good. 2. I thought there were 3. There's a third one somewhere.
I'd almost take one of them out and put
Here
them
it
on
is.
the side.
Here, I'll take this.
I'd almost put them outside, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start sending them off.
No, I would just
right
put
there.
one in and wait 2 weeks.
That one. But here's all my inside stuff. Here's my
And I'm
moringa.
doing-
All my
You
others are
freeze.
dead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh man, that's nice. That's nice. It's really nice. I can't wait till mine get that big. I'm gonna keep it in a pot though.
Yeah, mine's in a pot.
Let's all give a round of applause for the channel's comedian. She's makes us laugh. I think you got the top notch laughing, dearest Dawn. Dearest Dawn. How you doing, dearest Dawn? What is that? Basil?
These are all tomatoes. Tomatoes. That's basil.
Nice basil.
And I think that's broccoli. Yeah,
that basil looks really good. Trim them, you know.
Yeah, I turn them in the mornings. I can't see chat because I don't have my tablet on, by the way. I have no idea.
Dearest Dawn came in. Don't like nice night there. Looks like a nice night there, Dawn. Eddie said that. Good evening, all. Laughs. Plant look great, Dawn.
Yeah, so far.
You're doing good, man. You're gonna make it with all that open ground you got. You'll have a good garden this year. Providing you don't get hail.
My new babies. Oh, dry.
All right. Go easy.
No, but these are like choked. I don't know what they are. They're tagged. And then this one. These are the peppers. And there's only 2 in this. It's the only pepper. Nothing came out of these.
Well, I told you to put more seed in. If you got more seed I gave you.
I do.
Personally, I wouldn't wait more than 2 weeks.
No, I've got to start more seeds. Wednesday.
Just stick them right in that pot. Just make sure you get the same variety and stick them right in there. And if they both come up, you can separate them and then split them up. But if those are the ones, the happy pepper that I made, you're gonna really like that, man. And I'll tell you, Bon Appetit did one the other night on stuffed plebanos. Oh, that looked good. That looked really, really good. So
yeah,
I don't have nothing coming up. None of my tomatoes, none of my peppers, nothing. And I'm not running the light. I'm not running nothing until I see some sign of them.
Yeah, I haven't. I got tomatoes, but not really watermelon or anything yet. My next round I start will be watermelon, cucumbers, maybe honeydew. I'll probably start 2 more rounds of seeds.
I got 1 5-gallon pail, right? That's black. And what I'm thinking is go in the middle. I got the watermelons popping, and I'll have to wait because this is Maine. But I'm thinking right around the first week of May, what I might do is fill that up with water, leave it in the sun if we get any sun, and warm the water, and then make a tent over my watermelon and see if I can get an earlier start or something. I'm just so freaking disappointed, you know?
Yeah. And we have like no clear days and they don't care, but I still have to do it. If I don't do anything, it just drives me nuts. I can't, they want you to not care. And that's just, I don't let that happen.
Well, I'm going to put some cabbage seed in, and I got white bean, navy bean, and I'm going to put in a shitload of them and just let them go. Probably a few string beans. I do like fried string bean.
Oh, I need to start some peas.
Peas. I've already put peas out there.
Didn't.
But, you know, I'll tell you about peas. You know, you can go buy a big bag of bird's eye peas pretty cheap. I mean, peas take a lot of work. I mean, you gotta pick them, and then you gotta peel them.
Oh, I hate this camera. Yes, but eventually there's going to be a day where you can't afford them, and they're not going to be cheap.
You're
and
right.
I want to know how to grow.
Right. You're absolutely right.
That's my whole thing. Is they will stop helping people sooner than later. They really don't.
They're gonna slam a bunch of people in this country, and at the same time, they'll probably bring the coronavirus 2 back.
China is going back into lockdown.
So Italy's on lockdown en masse. There was somebody on ham radio the other night. I think he was in New Jersey or New York. They're starting their bullshit again with the mask.
Some East Coast. I saw that.
Time to get out of here.
It's gonna happen.
And ain't no friends, ain't no fight. You know, of this young lady I met, her and her husband down the road there, and one day I'd met her somewhere, and we were talking about how, you know, we got to stick together, and we got to stick together. I says, "What the fuck? You ain't sticking together. I invited you here." You know, so I don't know what to do. Go and invite myself there. I mean, I've never been through this situation before, and I'm not beating on them people. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm just, if you know we're gonna be in a big shit problem, I can't believe, you know, the 6 houses here, 7 houses here can't get together, and you know, some of these people got some really good grow land, a lot better than I do.
Have you talked to them?
I've been talking to them for 9 years. They ain't getting too far.
Well, yeah, and I get that, but that's like, I know that it's way easier to buy potatoes than to grow them, but I need to learn how to grow them so when they are stupid expensive, like my chicken salad, $6.50. It used to be $3.99. It is getting really stupid.
Yeah, on that card that Dearest Dawn told me about, I think you can get $75 of pre-made food. You ever think about getting on that program and getting yourself a like a cooked chicken at Walmart or the grocery store where you don't have to cook it?
Ew. Yeah, I don't like those rotisserie chickens. They're awesome. Dude cooks, and I love the fact that he cooks.
What don't you like about him?
I don't like to touch the bone in the animal parts. It's just a weird thing I have. The blood I can't do. I just can't. No.
Understandable.
So there's not much of a root ball in this. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Cut it too early. $10. You got to be kidding me.
No, look, there's hardly any root.
You know what I tell you to do, Dawn, before you go cut that?
Yeah.
Put it in a bigger pot. Let it go through this season, and then split it up in the fall. I do that with my oregano spreads out like 4 or 5 feet, and I go
oregano's crazy.
And I go take my shovel, I dig right in the middle of it to cut it back. And then I go throw it up on around the property to try to keep the ticks out too.
Well, and that's my oregano. I just cut it back and it's doing really good. So maybe I'll just do half.
It's Friday night party. Woohoo! Dearest Dawn, Helen, Bagwoods, and Radical Ralph. Yeah, Bubba, I was saying, maybe you could do a video on how to make them in a salad or something.
How to eat them.
How to eat them. Yeah, I mean, I could probably plow right through them.
See if I can show you. So there's the plant. And right in there, just going to go right in there and kind of divide that up.
You do whatever you think you need to do, but personally, I'd let the little guy go and get him through the summer and then do it next year.
Yeah.
On that one.
Well, there were some that were already in flower, and this was kind of short and stumpy, so hopefully.
No blood on the screen, please.
How
you doing, Bubba? I'm just saying, when you can't reach out to doctors, you can't reach out to senators, you can't reach out to governors, and you can't reach out to neighbors. What the fudge, You want to come in, Bubba? There you go.
Come on, Bubba. You're dirty. So, yeah, little bitty roots.
Yeah, I'd go easy, girl. Just out of the salad, I'll just add a little dressing and mix them up, eat some, right, or a little spice, pepper, mustard, maybe, and taste. Hey, you guys should be getting your dandelions too.
Yes, those came out.
Dandelions and sprouts, and a little lettuce if you can get it. That looks a lot like parsley.
It doesn't smell like it. It's definitely citronella. But yeah, all the plants there were $5 a piece.
And so why did you think you wanted this plant? What was the reason you went with citronella?
For the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Because I can't find them in seeds. But those plants, and these were like the only plants that were gone. And it was still, these were $10. And they're not covered by food stamps because they are toxic to dogs, so you don't really eat them.
Well, you're going to watch your dogs, right?
Yes, they don't mess with these. But they are a shade plant, so I don't. And they're containers, so hopefully if I overwinter them, I will be able to, like I had one last year, but it died. And I read that it's only like zone 9, 10, 11 that it comes back every year.
What do you mean?
They die in the frost. Oh, I want the big plant. So if you don't, here it's too cold for it to live all the year. So it has to be brought in the winter, like a house plant. Last year I planted it in the ground. This year I'm going to put it in a pot. Keep it in a container.
Hey, Bubba, one year here, there was a bunch of sunflower sprouts that I ate. There was like 4 or 5 of them, and I cut them off and ate them. They were pretty good. I mean, They weren't woody or nothing. Yeah. One day I'll have sunshine overhead with a blue sky. Might be here when I'm dead, right? In my new planet.
In the metaverse.
In the metaverse.
Just kidding. I've never been there.
I'm probably if you guys see me heading to the metaverse, hit me in the head, will you?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to do it.
Life ain't gonna get that fucked up. I'm telling you.
I'm okay.
This is something I thought I'd never be doing anyways, but I'm happy I did. I met a lot of good people in here.
I like it. I think it's a great group of knowledgeable people.
Yeah. Oh, Dawn can't see, so let me read. Looking really good, Dawn. Morning.
And
how are you, dearest Dawn?
Hi, dearest Dawn.
Fast Eddie. Yeah, this is our this is probably gonna be our part of our Friday night deal. And we'll try to get some interviews with other people. I really want to bring that RN in from that Lyme Association of Maine.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, and I'm not going to sit here and battle. You'll see my mechanics that are asking them questions like, do you know there's a bioweapon registered trademark on this shit? Have you ever heard of this PA Lyme Association interview with Dr. Horowitz? It's fascinating.
Yeah. They know I've been tested for Lyme and they say I don't have it.
Yeah,
so, well, but I know that I've lived here all my life and I've had plenty of tick bites.
Yeah, but let me tell you that if they did a PCR test, it's just like pissing in the wind.
Yeah.
Even Kerry Mullins says don't do it. And he invented the goddamn thing. I mean, how much more people you gotta be, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, that's like the guy that invented the atomic bomb regretted it. And that's what it is. It's great. It's wonderful. That's why I'm learning to grow food now. So when there's no more food or I can't afford food, I know how to grow my own potatoes.
Yeah, but that video Dawn did, man. I mean, come on. That's blatant, right in your face. Don't tell me there's an atmospheric difference in what she just showed us. You spray nozzles oversprayed or some shit.
Yeah, that was a little obvious.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious, and we see a lot of that. And
okay, so
it could be anything from them aircraft being loaded with JP1 and then switching at a set time that a computer tells them to turn on the other tank with the JP8.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Simple as that. Always divide people. They weren't going to put the poison in every one of them jabs. Probably 60% were probably saline. And probably 20%, 30% were killed the people that took them.
Well, it's part of the study.
Yep.
You have to have a placebo in a study, right?
Yep.
Duh.
And if you haven't heard, Backwoods' dad took the jab and he had to go get pretty fast. He had to go get a defibrillator thing in your heart.
Oh my god!
Oh, you didn't hear him?
No.
Yeah, I thought I told everyone in the room. Yeah, that's where he's been.
Oh.
And he's been taking care of his pop, so he's got his hands full.
That's awful. Okay.
Dawn's already running to the metaverse. Yeah, MJ. I'm sorry. Yeah, MJ's. Dad
Gotcha.
took the jab, and he's got heart issues now.
Huh. Yeah. Well,
Nothing to see here. Just keep moving.
nope. Move along. Okay.
I'm not poking any of your lifestyle. You eat that Greek yogurt?
Yes.
Do you ever see how much sugar's in that shit?
Yes. But I don't eat ice cream. I don't eat sweets. I don't eat cookies. I don't eat chips. It is my indulgence.
I ain't on your case.
No, I gladly. It don't matter. So there we go. 2 instead of 4.
Were there about 56 grams of sugar in that half cup serving? Does the confession count, or is it just on the
non-fat.
virtual?
20 grams of sugar.
Per half a cup?
3/4. Ooh.
3/4 of a cup. So, wow.
Yeah.
Holy
But
shit.
I don't eat chips.
I'm
Yeah.
not bitching at you. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. It's all good.
Well, I mean, what'd you say? 20 grams? What's it? 16? Oh, you said grams. Well, they 28 grams in an ounce. So you get 3/4 of an ounce of sugar in there. We was on a safari one day in Utah. My sis went and got some iced tea, and it looked like, something really healthy. That friggin' bottle had 56 grams of sugar in it.
Oh my gosh.
So what I did was I took she had a scale there, and I weighed out 56 grams of sugar. I says, when you drink that bottle, you're eating that much sugar.
Look. This is Dr. Pepper. Not my son's here, so this is what he's drinking. See that?
Yeah.
1 bottle
gram.
is 110% of your sugar. 1 bottle.
Yeah.
Since the game. It's 16.9 ounces instead of 20 ounces. They're 16 ounces.
I thought they made them illegal now. I thought they had to have 1 serving now.
It's Indiana. They don't care. Can of Coke, 38 grams.
Dime bag
78%.
costs 100 dimes. LOL. Bubba says $10 a gram. Dime bag costs 100 dimes. LOL.
Oh, well, there you go. So, yeah. Okay.
I eat cookies. I get a package of cookies. It's probably a total of probably 15 cookies. And I'll have 1 maybe. I really shouldn't, but
but I have my oatmeal or my yogurt, and I put granola and honey and like frozen blueberries or something in it, and it's my sweet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I like my watermelon, man. I'll tell you. I hope they get some up here this year. 1 gram.
I don't
even know what a gram of reefer looks like.
I wouldn't know. That's not legal here.
No, so you shouldn't be even talking about that.
Oh, Bubba said that?
No, Dawn did. Dime bags are gram now. Please tell me that dirt on your table is not manure. Bubba's asking me, you got manure on your table?
Yes, from my mule.
From your mule. Well, I'd like to have a mule one day. I really would.
It'd be a lot of work.
Yeah.
But no, I have to cut more holes in my red Solo cups. I've already used my first pack of 50.
You So how do you know a mule's a lot of work?
My great uncle had a farm and he had a mule growing up, and it kicked me off when I was little, and I don't like them. And he always complained about his mule.
Black sheep.
In the country. Hi, baby.
Bubba says, love the mule goes perfect with the black sheep.
Yes. Ow.
I don't know. I've been around mules.
They're like inbred. That's what they are or were. Is a horse and a donkey inbred?
Yeah, but that's not really inbreeding. Inbreeding's when a sister and brother do it, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't do animals, big animals.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, I could see myself. There's a mule ride down there in Monument Valley. I'd really like to go to. The Navajos got trained mules.
Yeah. No.
You ain't got to do nothing but hold on. They know where they're going. Crossbreed.
Crossbreed. There you go. Something. I need to get basil out.
Donkey style. How do we do that, dearest Dawn? Donkey style is a question in the room right now.
Donkey style?
You guys are still trying to figure out my secret, top secret love-making position called the mercenary position.
That's funny. That is interesting, to say the least.
Very carefully.
No, you can kind of see. Not me, baby.
I couldn't believe. Hee-haw, hee-haw. Dawn, hee-haw, hee-haw.
Oh, baby.
Well, you know, you get down in southern Arizona, you'll find them wild. The place called down there Oatman. They roam the streets. Donkeys.
Wow.
Well, you know, Dawn, dearest Dawn, I see people that got good loving donkeys, and then I seen others where they're mean as a son of a bitch. I knew somebody that had one, and my other dog, I mean, she faced bear 400 or 500 pounds, 400 anyways, in California. And she said, you keep that dog away from that donkey, he'll kill him. I says, really? What is a jackass? I don't know. I thought a jackass was a donkey. Do a Google search. Why don't you come in and flap your gums for a little bit till you got to go pick up your daughter, man? This is tough work here. You water them really good now.
I will.
Donkey and a mule. Oh, there you go. So a horse does a donkey, gets a mule does a donkey and gets a jackass. I think you might be right.
Something like that.
Man, you guys are like real cowgirls.
Not deeper. Oh,
I could that is a night. If you ever you're bored and you want to daydream, go look up Monument Valley Navajo donkey rides. No, they'll take you out for a week, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
think you can get up to 5 or 7 days with them. They'll take you out in way back country that most white people never see. And I'm not even allowed to drive there. I remember the time we was up in the greasy grass, and that was a little Bighorn River right there. And I says, let me go down and take a picture of my dog in there. And there was signs there forbidding everyone going on there, but I broke the rules. Yeah, I got my dog in the greasy grass down there up in Montana. Like, she was pretty cool. She'd been in a lot of rivers in Missouri, the Boise, Colorado, Green, then Mississippi, over at Davenport. One year, we stopped at the rest area and we walked across.
Huh. I should have planned this.
Grand Canyon have read some stories of what people have saying, guess, prohibited area. I'm not quite sure if that's got to do with the giant people or it's Indian land. Because I think there is part of that you're not supposed to go into that's Indian land. But I think they said that there's places in there where there were giant people at one time. You need to go back to Colorado, dude. You need to go over to Cortez and go see the Mesa Verde. Great trip for you and your kids, man. Well, when I went there, I had my dog, so I was kind of limited. Yeah, I do too. There ain't no water. You see Dabu's video today?
Nope. I can only handle so much fear.
Well, this has nothing to really do with you. But I did accommodate you on that other video. That was Lakota Law. They've been screaming about it for 5 or 6 years, and them kids ain't showing up nowhere. They don't know where the kids are.
Oh, I hate that.
It's so disgusting. And it's that white Christian right-wing coalition that gets their nose in this shit.
Yes, sir.
If you could just take any piece of paper.
This is Dabu7. An update here on the situation out west with this expanding megatrought, which is growing by the day. And if you missed all the live stream information, it ties in to exactly what they're talking about in this newest article about the weather being a key factor here, which it has been. Most people are oblivious to what is happening. When you look at the Jackson station, the southern station where they to get their
I think the Hopi and many others believe they came from the center of the earth.
Snow. It only had 2.5 inches. This is the most severe it has ever been.
I think he's talking up at Jackson, Wyoming.
Equated to like 1 1
Supposed
inch
to
of
have
water.
66 inches on this date, and they had 2.
In the river, they're saying they hope that it'll keep flowing, but it depends.
Well,
on
look
the
at
weather.
this place. I don't know if you
You
can't
mean
see
a
the
weather
screen.
that is heavily
Those trees are
manipulated,
brand new.
not manipulated into the favor of
That's
people.
all underwater. Those trees
We
are all
live
brand
on
new.
a water
Mm.
world. We have
In the forests
desalination
are all
plants and we have
dead.
technology.
It's gotten
Mm.
so dry in California,
Salt
the
water,
floor of the
turn it into
forest is
fresh,
dead.
clean water.
There's no
Mm.
more
And we can pipe
bacteria
it
left
in
in it.
anywhere and everywhere that we need it. Yet you do not see that happen. You know that they can cloud seed. They did it in Vietnam.
And I wrote
Why are
him.
they not
And I
cloud
wrote
seeding
him.
and
I
producing
wrote him. I said
snow
they are
in
cloud
the
seeding.
mountains where
Colorado
it's
and
needed?
Utah are
Why are
cloud
they
seeding
not
for the last 3 years. They can't.
doing
You can't
positive
make
things to help
rain out of
what they
nothing, especially when they're
From this
moving
evil
all the
rock.
moisture away.
Well, this rock ran by evil people, shall I say. That, in my opinion, is the main reason we're in this situation.
Yep.
We could be fighting this,
Evil people
mitigating this,
running
really
their
turning the tables,
running this
what we
shit,
already have.
playing with this shit, getting paid
Nothing.
good money to do this shit.
And it brings us
Top
down further
secret
on the next live
senator.
stream.
You know, they go to the senator. Hey, senator, we just made it stop raining in California.
That's for sure. You'll find links below.
Well, I don't like
Friday night,
California
9
anyways.
p.m.
I'm from
live
South
stream.
Carolina. I don't give a fuck
Hit
about
that
them.
subscribe button for more. Much love, y'all.
But the West is in real bad shape. They did say Oroville or Shasta, Lake Shasta came up a little bit. It has a 2-inch rise or something, but that's whatever snow is in that mountain melting now.
Well, and I saw on CNN tonight that there's some massive flooding in Southeast Africa, like historic flooding, like 400 people have passed in Africa.
Durban.
Yeah.
Durban. You seen that on the news?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have.
Well, I read it at the bottom. I actually read the headlines that they type out at the bottom. That's the only way I actually learn what they're saying. Oh, this one's.
I seen it on BBC, and Annie said that's about a 10-hour drive from her house, but it was really, really bad. I mean, that flood came in and washed out shipping containers for miles. They showed some that hit bridges and abutments and shit like that, big trees, and ripped right apart.
Dang.
All your microwaves and washers and dryers. And she always reminds us too, don't she, that we are a lot like America where she is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's I mean, I see Mike Morales pull out two different storms at 22 inches, and it looked to me like they did it. Carol even went in back then, and she was showing the next rides just exploding, and they got 22 inches of rain.
That's nuts.
Well, I mean, it's in writing. You just got to find the right people with some common sense to realize how fucked we are.
Yeah. And
entrances to the underworld. Yeah, I already said that. Those entrances might lead down to the Hopis where they actually came from. But
right there.
I think one of the most prevalent things on Ham Radio and YouTube this year, talking with all you guys, I would say the temperature swings. The 10 degrees, snowing 3-4 inches, and then 45 degrees and raining. The dearest dawn. One day it's 15 degrees, the next day it's 60. And that was going on Ham Radio. A lot of people complained about that. It just wasn't normal. And, I mean, you got people that are showing in the next rads and whatever, the isoperic heaters, but Well, like I said, one day states will have to pay for their sunshine.
Well, yeah. And it's funny because like Dabo did that video, and I've known about that stuff for a long time, and we used to get banners on our videos saying that cloud seeding was fuel exhaust, and they don't do that anymore, do they? Because anybody notice
Somebody
that?
got one the other day.
Did they?
What, wasn't it you, Bubba? Didn't you do a video and it was, they fucking just put a goddamn banner under you?
For cloud seeding?
No.
Oh.
Actually, there was 3 this year that I never seen anywhere else. I can't remember who it was. I was like, you fucking assholes. You know, and if you're a lurker in here and you're like, well, what's you so pissed about? You should have learned what they've been going on for the last 5 years on this YouTube. You got an industrial military complex called Google, called Alphabet, and called YouTube. And they're capturing everybody's data, everyone's feeling. I come in here, I got an ass ache this morning. They know I got an ass ache. I just won the lottery for $1 billion. They know that. They know everything about us. In the control. Did you see Penny?
No.
Are you going to be angry if I play Penny?
Nope.
All right. This is a new thing. Oh. This is a brand new thing. And that was a good video. I just watched that Quicksaw kid. None of you guys subscribe to him, but he did a good one on legally killing people. And it's this plate. What the hell was the name of it? Hold on. Oh, I forgot the name of it. It's a place in Las Vegas. You can go there and get like 9 hamburger patty hamburger. They fry the French fries in lard.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good eating right there. I just don't eat too much of them.
Yeah.
Well, McDonald's French fries were way better than they are now. It's better than Zoe.
I don't know the last time I had McDonald's French fries. I just don't eat there. I do not like that.
Know,
I get it. It's just not me. I have my.
Do you remember Rhonda?
Yes, Michigan.
She just got her channel pulled down.
Why?
You want to see the video? Hold on. It's only a half a minute. I should give her a call. Oopsies.
Looks like I did something bad. My Twitter account has been locked for 12 hours. I guess I must have hit a nerve. Must have been telling the truth, because that's what they do when you get too close to the truth.
She won't come around. I talked to her on the phone though.
So, Twitterers, see you tomorrow. Much love.
I put her on Twitter.
Oh, well, excuse me.
So she got blocked on YouTube or got blocked on Twitter?
Twitter.
Okay. Wow.
You know what for?
No.
Watch the water video.
Watch the water.
With the snake venom. You haven't heard that one? Didn't Bubba do one? Oh yeah. It's you got the engineers sitting there telling you viper venom, some of the Corona.
Oh.
Stupidity.
That's enough.
This was to be for YouTube, and then I can't find that Penny Money video. This is pretty shitty. If I can find it.
Okay. Basil.
But it's only for monetized channel. Whoa, I think she got pulled down. I'm not shitting you.
What?
I can't find the video. Actually, someone else did one too. Oh, God damn it. This jumped all the way down. Oh, here you go. Now, this is a little bit long, so I won't play the whole thing if you guys don't want to. I don't hate Penny. I've had other women in my life do stupid shit. Listen to this.
Now, when you're monetized on YouTube, you have a Google AdSense account. So those creators who are monetized will know what AdSense is. So it comes through important notice regarding Ukraine. So let's read on. So I've got to be extremely careful here how I proceed. So I'm just going to read the email, and then you guys can read what you want from this. Okay? Okay. Dear publisher, due to the war in Ukraine, we will pause monetization of content that exploits, dismisses, or condones the war. Please note, we have already been enforcing on claims related to the war in Ukraine when they violated existing policies. For instance, dangerous or derogatory content policy prohibits monetizing content that incites violence or denies tragic events. This update is meant to clarify and in some cases expand
the violence, right?
our publisher guidance as it relates to this conflict. So not only are they enforcing
Jimmy Dore did one and they found out the missile that hit all them kids
just for this war.
was
Now,
from the Ukraine. It was
this is
their
for
own missile.
monetization. Not only are they not monetizing anything that mentions the war, community guideline strikes are starting now. So it used to be like this with the plane. When the plane first died, you couldn't monetize on it. Now, I wasn't monetized then. I only monetized about, the last year to support the rabbits. I've never monetized anything to do with the plague. But this is how it starts. They stop monetizing you, and then if you continue to talk about it and say, right, okay, I'll take the hit. What? A video is about 40 pence in adverts. So I'd rather take the hit and get the truth out. That's when the community guideline strikes start and they get rid of you. So this is the first step. I've heard of strikes now starting for anybody not taking the right side. And when I say the right side, it's obviously abbreviated commas. Okay, so this pause includes, but is not limited to, claims that imply victims are responsible for their own tragedy or similar instances of victim blaming, such as claims that Ukraine is committing genocide, deliberately attacking its own people. Sincerely, the Google AdSense team. So, okay, make that what you will. Now, Google, I'm just reading out your email to let other creators know what you're, just letting them know in case they miss the email, and just to let my subscribers know in chat, we're not allowed to talk about anything that is anti-Ukraine. Okay? Code, as you know on this channel, is welcome. So, there you go. We've got to be careful. Google, this government body that are obviously elected, of course.
Words out on
telling
Google.
us what to think.
In alphabet.
Otherwise, they're going to stop money. But we know that won't end there. The big creators, the channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers and views, rely on YouTube as an income. That's their job. So they're the ones with the most influence. They are the influencers. So they wouldn't dare talk bad. The little channels that don't make much
Right.
from adverts like me,
They're still hot on the
it
gila.
won't affect us like that. That's when the strike.
You're going to throw away making money. Just let me see if I find that Jimmy Dore was. I mean, I don't really particularly want to go down the road of this. Oh, I didn't. Dawn, I didn't unmute your microphone.
I muted you because I was listening to Penny, or muted me.
All you had to say is you didn't want to hear it from her.
No, I didn't want you to hear me talking in the background while Penny was talking. No, it's not bad. I have nothing against her.
Right.
No, dude's here. He took a break from his games.
Evening.
Dude says hi. I don't have chat up.
How you doing,
I have no
Uncle?
idea who's in chat.
Not bad. Here you got some moringas coming in.
I do. I'm excited. I got 2 of them so far.
Good.
I appreciate you guys sending them to me, really.
No worries. I was just about to comment that your floor matches ours.
That's ours.
That's us.
That's our patient. Yeah, isn't that crazy? He's got basil plants and citronella.
In the same floor.
And the same tile. Yeah.
It was weird for a second.
No, this is my camera.
Google threatens YouTube over Ukraine war. If you want it, I'll go copy and paste it in there. I really don't want to watch it. I watched it the other day. Boy, it's flat out right in your face. This is government, it's the military, and we'll control everything.
Well, duh.
Well, you know, I'm kind of a country bumpkin. When I didn't know nothing about internet, I remember one day I was watching the news, as I always did growing up, and there's a new format called YouTube, and they got on there, and you'll be able to express yourself, you'll be able to create, you'll be able to do everything. You know, no cruelty to animals and no nudity.
Yeah.
Now look at it.
There's a tree.
This one, Fauci flips out. I mean, most people don't watch this shit, you know, and I mean, it's all documented news, but I don't think the average person can comprehend how bad it really is. It's one of them deals. If it don't affect me, it ain't part of my life, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it does affect them people, they're the ones that I think are going to have a real tough problem.
Well, when we can't get the food at the stores, then I'll realize it's a problem.
Yeah. They already had this whole country lined up on cattle fences, you know. Remember our good friend Paris? I miss her. Remember Paris is calling?
Yes.
Well, I mean, she might be, I don't know. I like her. Anyway, I remember one day she's like, oh my God, and she's got her camera driving into the grocery store, and they had a cattle fence up to keep everyone 6 feet apart in that line. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you highfalutin woman coming from highfalutin California, you rich people. I says, ours has only got upside down shopping carts. Do you guys remember that? The upside down shopping carts?
We had gates, cattle panel.
Yeah, you gosh,
Really
you
did.
had gates, real gates.
Cattle panel gates for the herd. Yeah.
Yeah, for the herd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess they couldn't afford it here in Maine, so they just flipped carriages upside down.
That's awesome.
And then you had to walk around, and it's just. Well, this next one is going to be even worse, I think. I think it's going to disrupt a lot of people, and there's going to be a lot of people out there full-time RVing going to get caught up in this crap.
Yep.
This New York City subway shooting. You know this guy was on YouTube threatening people?
Yes, I heard that. So now they're going to make it that you can't threaten people on YouTube, I'm sure. Or say anything bad about anybody.
Well, the only one I said bad about was Susan Wolowiski. I says, hey, come down off your throne, fly out here, come and see me, spend the weekend. You'll get a nice massage and smoke some reefer, and maybe you'll smarten up.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. You should probably get a chip in it somewhere.
She's vaccinated, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But what I seen an anti-gun when they interviewed this one woman, and she said it 3 times. He had a black handgun with an extended magazine. He had a black handgun with an extended magazine. I'm almost wondering if this was another one of their games.
Well, there's got to be a reason. There's always a point.
I mean, I sit here, I'm really nasty sometimes, especially when I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, F-bomb and these people, that people, this people. But I don't think for the most part I ever threatened anybody. Nice.
I found this in my front yard yesterday.
Possibly media.
Camera is this way. There's little quartz in it.
Are those blacks hollow or are they quartz?
It's quartz.
Oh, they look black on the TV screen like holes.
Put some more light on it. They are holes, but it's quartz inside.
Well, that's what I just asked you.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I cleaned it up just enough to bring it. It's cool enough I brought in the house. So, but yeah, I always go outside looking. This is pretty neat.
You got a you got a magnet on there? See if it's magnetized at all.
I got some magnet. Let me see.
Don't get close to your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. See, one guy told me all meteorites are magnet, and then I had others say no, that's not true.
It's because of the iron.
Well, what happens is it comes through the atmosphere. That piece there, you'll see the smooth side, and then you'll see them burnt out marks. That was for something that had a whole lot less boiling point. Oh, it could have been just created in the earth.
I have some of those that are like really odd. Let's see if I can find one.
Well, nobody else is in here. I'm going to go outside, have a smoke, bring you guys. You going to do more show and tell? You guys want to get going? We got 3 hours in this. Hang on with me for another few minutes.
Down here, I don't know.
Again, ladybugs here, and I'm pretty excited about it. And they are ladybugs. They're not the one Dearest Dawn told me.
Awesome.
The ones that are tan, Mexican beetles, I think she called them.
There's one. They look like ladybugs, but not really.
Right. That's
they eat your squash vines. Some tea.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Oh, that's for you. Oh, I'm almost out of tea.
We haven't seen Leslie in a while. Japanese and Mexican beetles.
Yeah, those are fast.
They come in the fall.
Japanese beetles are awful. Like iridescent.
They did a lot of damage to my rhubarb.
Ooh.
You can get a trap. You can get a Japanese beetle trap. The Mexican beetles, I don't know.
Yes, those little bad.
It was kind of nice to see them.
Here's my plant. Goes on. It's not doing much. I have this. You see, most of these have a whole bunch of roots.
Man, you are one grow girl, man. Holy cow. One thing, you ain't got no what are them things you make guacamole out of? Avocado?
What?
You got an avocado tree? Hello? You're freezing up.
Do I? You're cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out too.
Am I buffering or you? Oh.
No, you're good.
Maybe because I'm in my bathroom. Yeah, it doesn't like my bathroom. And it'll get good signal.
Did you ever learn how to use your router, how to go adjust the power on that thing?
My grinder?
No, your router.
My router? Uncle Dude knows how to use it. I don't.
Does he know how to get in there and lower the power and turn off 5G?
Sure he does.
You should
but we get such crappy internet that it doesn't. We wouldn't be able to have anything. It barely works now.
I guess you weren't paying attention those days when I showed you how to lower the power of your router.
No, and honestly, I've had 2 replacements now, I think. It's insane.
You got a plug strip, plug it in a plug strip, and at night turn it off.
Wouldn't that mess up? I need to
No,
talk to him.
it don't mess up mine. If anything, you do that, it reboots it, and if there's an upgrade, they put the upgrade in it.
Oh. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't mess with the computer stuff. I just don't. Oh, this thing is awful. My tripod sucks.
Hey, at least you got. Oh, yeah. So you're not on a camera. You're not on a cell phone.
I am, but it's a pain to hold, and the tripod that it's on, it's so I can hold it and walk around. But it doesn't work very well.
I watched some of them Mind video guys. Holy cow, they got some real top end holders for these cell phones, and they got built-in lights when they go in the mines.
That's crazy.
Hey, did I tell you? Let me show you. Nobody's here anyways. Check this out, Dawn. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can do this without screwing up. This is my orange tree.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, come on now. Right here. I got new growth.
What?
Yeah,
Should
I'm
trim.
not shitting. I'm going to leave. You can see that on the camera?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's what your pepper plants do. If I get any pepper plants this year, I'm not going to cut them back. I'm going to leave the leaves on them. I'm going to leave everything and see if I can winter them, because that's a remarkable deal. I had trouble with the stove.
Yeah.
In here was 54 degrees. Up there, that window was probably below freezing. Oof. And so anyways, I had it in the room, and I put about 2 quarts of water. It was so dry, and I've been watering it, but anyway, it's coming back. So I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty good with it, though.
That's awesome. Are you gonna trim it?
I'm not going to trim it till probably the fall or during the summer. I put them on the porch.
Well, are you going to trim off the old dead stuff?
No, not right away.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to leave it alone. And you're back on the air. I'm going to leave it alone. Let them leaves get a little bit bigger, and then I'll start trimming.
Gotcha. No, my lemon tree was totally dead. And I watered the stuff in the greenhouse. So we'll see if it comes back. I don't know. It may not make it.
You know what really sucks? Is this winter I had gotten them, them little tangerine things in the bag?
Yeah.
I had one seed out of them son of a bitches, and I misplaced it.
Oh, shoot.
Man. Boy, you got a whole lot of plants there.
It's inside. I know. It's awful.
Well, no, it ain't. It's really... Do you guys smoke in the house?
No.
No, that's good. They're good. I should be doing stuff like that here, but the stove has just been so erratic,
Yeah.
We're going to try to get that taken care of before winter if I'm here. Maybe something good.
A lot of these are old plants that, like, I've divided up, and the moringa that I had, that's the only one I brought in. All the other ones I left in the greenhouse, and this one's doing okay. The ones in the greenhouse don't have any leaves on them. So this one, hopefully, I'll put this outside here soon.
You're gonna get it in a pot?
It's in a giant pot.
I see.
Yeah, it's in a big one.
Well, I'm not sure which one the moringa is because you were pointing at something in the background.
This is moringa.
Oh, wow. It grows tall and then bushy?
Yep. And then what you can do is you can eat these leaves.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
that
like
is
in a salad?
Yeah. And it's some super nutrient superfood. And if you trim the tree to make it more bushy, if you want it to grow like short and keep it from getting super tall, then you just put the leaves and the debris in the dirt and it breaks down and it fixes nitrogen problems in your soil.
My whole front, I got to sweep out where I keep all my orange trees. They just took a beating this year, but there's probably a half a bushel of leaves on the ground.
Compost them.
That's probably what I'll do is I'll sweep up one day and then if I feel, I mean, just put them in on the dirt,
Yep, and they break down. It's pretty awesome.
But the orange and grapefruit, they sort of suck, They got needles on them.
My lemon tree did. It got so big, it started to get needles, and I was like, ugh. So kind of glad it's not around anymore.
I hope I can get the SIP fixed to carry them outside because that's where my mindset is at. If I can't get this thing fixed, I'm going to have a real tough time here.
Yeah, mine's on rollers.
What's that?
These are all have rollers underneath.
Yep.
So I can roll them outside.
Yeah, mine don't.
That's a huge plant. There's no way I could do them. Or if you have just one roller, you just roll it out, set it down, and get another one and roll it out.
Yeah, I gotta get them up and down stairs, so.
Oh, yeah, no. Can't do stairs.
But my intent was to stay on top of them and trim them so they stay low and bushy. Now they're as tall as I am.
Dang.
Yeah. That one's pretty tall.
My moringa trees got like one of them got like 6 feet tall last year. It got really tall. Yeah.
No.
And then I cut it. Yes, it got super tall. And I cut them down in the fall to fit them in my greenhouse. It was insane. Yeah.
When were they going to produce nuts?
I don't know. It may be like a tree and take a couple of years. Like walnuts take 3 or something. I haven't seen. There's a ton of videos on it.
Palm and Dieffenbacher. Spelled wrong. I don't know what she's talking about. Dawn is saying palm and a Dieffenbacher. Spelled wrong. What are you saying, Dawn? You're making fun of us. Them two are laughing their asses off. Yeah, well, we'll see Uncle Ralph try to figure this one out. But I got a palm. I got date. Dates are easy, though. You know that? They're really easy. Get yourself some good quality jewel grapes. I mean, dates. I'd look for something that wasn't connected with dole. And just eat your dates and put your seeds in the ground. They grow like wildfire here.
No, I have.
But that moringas, man, I gotta save some coin up for that and get a couple of good sized pots, because if they get that big, that's
And
probably what I'll do. Is I put them on the
mm,
porch.
yeah,
Oh,
they
is
get
that
a. It's more of a tap root, one deep root, I think, versus a shallow root system. It likes to go deep.
her plants? Oh, I guess you're talking about Dawn's. Dearest Dawn's talking about your plants.
Oh, she knows what they are more than I do. Probably. I don't know. This is like a Better Homes and Garden plant thing that I divided into 3 things, and it's getting big. That's some kind of, I don't know, plant. I don't know. They were gifts, and like this one's a colloidus plant. It's from my grandpa's funeral. That's still alive, like 3 years later.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have 2. I gave one to my grandma, and then I have 2 here. Bless you.
Thank you.
But no, I have plants everywhere.
Yeah, you do, man. You got. Yeah, I wouldn't mind living like that. I just,
Yeah, but it's a lot to take care of. Like,
yeah.
it takes, I go through so many of these waters a day, and I have Shugnite in all of them. So it
Well,
helps,
you
and
do.
my plants do good.
Well, I think the biggest problem is here is the humidity level. Like when this coal stove's going, I'm down to 20% humidity in here.
Yeah.
22, 22 is about the normal.
There's the other
So,
one. That's for my grandpa's funeral, my papa. And it's
so
huge.
the
I need to divide it up again.
So if a plant was made in tropical or something like that, it's awful dry in here, mostly desert.
See, and this is regular heat, so it stays pretty constant.
Yeah, but I
It's like
mean, you're
6.
not. What do you run for heat there?
It's not a furnace. It's a heat pump.
Yeah, I'm
But it's
hoping they might do that here this year, maybe if I'm still here. Dawn says looks like croton plant.
Kratom?
Kratom.
Could be. It could be. I have no idea what kratom looks like. That's supposedly colloidus, but like that one, I don't know. It's a house plant.
I think she said that when you were pointing at your grandfather's funeral plant.
I bought it. I don't know. It's something. It's definitely needs some.
I don't know why you don't come on here. Why are you here making me read all this shit after 3 hours? You're being mean to me. Why don't you come in, Dawn? There ain't nobody in the room. You don't have to come on. You don't have to come on
Camera. No, it's.
Well, I got some wood here, and I've been thinking about actually adding off the porch because it gets a nice amount of sun there, like a shelf to put some of these plants on.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I just don't know where the hell this thing's going. This is, you don't have any idea how bad this is just wearing on me. I'm not whining. I'm just saying that this shit's wearing on me. You know, I was up last night like 3-4 times. So we got to try to get this fixed.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that you're making progress on things.
I ain't holding my
So
breath. But
No.
them other people that called said, don't worry about it. You don't like them, just let us know. We'll get you another one.
Good. That's good. That's the way it should be.
Well, I said, well, what if the guy's a real asshole, didn't like me, and goes mock something on that thing that I didn't do or say or mean? Now it's his word against mine in case they want to try something.
Yeah.
Medical terrorism.
Of them, though. Yeah.
Anyways, good luck with it. Hey, Dawn, you gonna come in? If not, I think we're gonna shut down.
That's fine. I'm gonna go to bed soon.
Yeah.
This is the plant that I cut and did the video on when I did my pothos or spider plant, and it's still just insane huge. It's crazy.
You know, I had one of them, and I got a visit a couple of years ago by this gal that was going to do the jewelry for me.
Yeah.
And basically, what I did was I got tired of them, and I just hacked the shit out of them and put them in like beer bottles or something with water in them. She took them home, and she told me a couple of weeks later that they were doing good.
Good.
Those came from New Mexico.
Yeah, these are mine. But it's a lot of stuff to water, and
yeah, watering.
Especially with everything in the greenhouse now, those are in little containers, so if I don't water them all the time, it's a process to remember what did and don't water. And
yep. You got your hands full. There ain't no question about it, man. All them little started plants, you got your hands full.
Oh, yeah. And after Wednesday, I'm going to start taking stuff outside to the greenhouse and the garage. So.
And what are you doing on your school?
I am done with my school until June. I find out about if I get another scholarship, and then classes start again in the fall. So it works out that I'm taking a break right now.
You can't call that senator or congressman that you buddied up with to see if he could help?
Oh, no. It's just their scholarship process takes that long. There's no enrollment right now for classes. I've turned in the stuff it just takes them that long to decide if you get money or not.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I've got plenty to keep me busy.
You do. You got an awful lot there.
And then I want to start more stuff, so I'll be very busy. But I like that. I need to stay busy.
Yep.
If I don't have stuff to do, then I get bored, and that's when bad habits start.
Yeah, and I think in my case, it's just, I wanted to do shit out here today. I did move the pallets, which was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty heavy. And so I got them where I want them for now. I'm going to make a windbreak, I think. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run T-fence post.
Yeah.
And then put put a pallet on it. So each one of them T-fence will have a pallet on it and help break the wind.
Gotcha. Hey, my
comes
battery's going. I'm gonna have to go.
All right.
5%. Oops.
You take good care. Thank you for everything. And Hawkeye, I guess, didn't show back up. Dawn, dearest Dawn and Dawn Morning. Thank you guys for being here.
You're welcome, guys. I will see you in the morning.
All right. Have a great evening. Good
Right.
sleep and all that. Good night, everyone. I
All
want
right.
to thank everybody for coming. Be good with one another. Do the best you can. And we'll see you mañana. Try to do the best you can. Be the best you can and be good to yourself. It's going to be important. Use your head, stay calm, and you'll get through this probably. We'll see you later.